At the home of everything, Frederick, that's 401 North Market Street. It's right in downtown, and I'm with Kimberly, Velvet Cow Tallow.
Yes.
Yes, that's your company.
It is.
We met at the Habitat for Humanity Blue Crabs and Blueprints event.
Yes.
And you gave me very graciously a sample of the tallow.
Yes.
I mean, this stuff is going crazy on social media. But let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about what tallow actually is.
Tallow is actually rendered beef fat.
Okay. Okay. And so how do you make it? How does that even work?
Well, I partnered with a local farm in New Windsor.
Okay.
The local homestead, and I purchased 100 pounds of beef fat, and it comes ground up in bulk. And then I render it. So my first render is a wet render, which I use sea salt and water, and then to help pull out all the impurities. And then once that is all melted down, put it in my refrigerator, and then I render it like 5 more times just to make sure that there is no water left in the tallow, so that it can sit on your shelf for 12, I would say 12 to 18 months or 24 months, a little bit if you put it in the refrigerator.
So when you say render, you actually put it on the stove, heat it.
I actually have a roasting pan.
Oh, nice.
Because you want to keep it at like below 250.
Okay.
Just so that you're not burning it, but you also want to cook it high enough some of the water evaporates.
Okay, very cool. How did you get into this? How did this even start?
I've always been a little earthy crunchy, I guess. And I'm always finding ways to, holistic. I've taken some holistic classes.
Yeah.
I have taken some herbal classes. And my husband and I purchased a quarter of a cow, and I was using it for cooking. And then I started doing some more research about it, and I was like, well, I can use this for other stuff. So I started making it just for myself. And I went into work one day, and my girlfriend was like, wow, your skin looks like what are you doing? Like, what did you do different?
It's so funny how we do that.
She's like,
too.
You look really pretty today. I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, you're doing something. I was like, I'm putting beef fat on my face. I'm making tallow for my face. She's like, I gotta have some. So I started making it for friends and giving it away for free. And they're like, you need to start reselling this or recouping it. So I was like, I'll just put it on Etsy. We'll see, because I do work full time.
Yeah.
Around the corner. And it's just blown up.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, a lot of times on social media, what I've seen about tallow is people are saying, don't get the whipped, don't get this, don't get that. Like, would you
it's a
notice
preference.
any difference?
No,
okay.
It's a preference. I
loved what you gave.
whip mine.
Yeah.
I just partnered with an Airbnb in New Windsor, and she is opening like a little massage parlor on the side.
Nice.
And I made her an actual bomb where I just take the tallow and pour it in a jar, and however it
hardens
yes.
Okay.
But I mean, I like the whip. I guess it's just a personal preference.
Okay. And then the one you gave me, I think it was coconut lime or coconut something. It was
lemongrass.
Lemongrass. Which smells amazing. And a lot of times also people say, if you have really sensitive skin, I guess maybe not, but I haven't had any issues with
I do have to say, I try to stick with essential oils.
Yeah.
I stay away from anything that's synthetic.
Right.
I try to keep with herbs or essential oils. And I just was recently at a market in PA, and I had a young girl. She came into my stand, and she's like, what is tallow? We went over everything, and I said, she's like, I'm allergic to everything. She's like, I got eczema. She's like, I can put on soap, and sometimes it breaks me out. And I was like, only thing I could do is tell you to try it out here, walk around. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna try some. And she actually tried my organic pumpkin, which actually has real pumpkin in it.
Okay.
Vanilla bean, cloves, and cinnamon stick. Like I infused the tallow. So
I want to eat the tallow for that. Yeah.
You probably could.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
So it has an orange color.
Yeah.
And she tried it out, and she came back like I'd say an hour later, and she bought all of my pump organic. Like she bought the sugar scrub, and she bought the lotion, and she just bought everything.
Yeah, so you have a full line of stuff that you create and sell.
I do. I also have a magnesium spray, and then I also do a magnesium cream where I take the magnesium chloride and I infuse tallow with that.
Wow.
And I add a little bit of lavender just for a little extra relaxation.
Yeah.
I do a healing balm.
Okay.
Which is tallow with comfrey, chickweed, plantain, arnica, calendula or calendula, however you want to pronounce it. And I have pictures I'll have to show you. My husband has had carpal tunnel surgery.
Yeah.
And he used my healing balm for 2 days on his scar, and it's almost completely gone.
Whoa. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Well, look, I think a lot of us are trying to get back to as organic, natural as we can for everything. Well, I know I am anyway. I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but one of the greatest things about social media is access to research, understand, get people's, opinions about what's worked for them and all that stuff to look for yourself. It's really amazing. And do you find like this is taking up more and more of your time? And
I do.
Will you ever shift, do you think?
I cannot wait till the day where I can quit my day job. I can go in and say, I quit. I'm doing my tallow full time.
Yeah. Well,
I love it. I love like sharing with people, and I love getting back to, simple things.
Yes.
Like, when you use other lotions, they basically, all they do is you think they make
they all have alcohol in them.
They sit on top of your sit on top of your skin, so you're like, oh, I'm so soft, this is really working, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
But with tallow, it actually mimics our own body and our own fatty acids, so it actually absorbs into so it's healing.
That's amazing. I really love it. I'm so excited for you to take on the next, maybe one day, to go quit your job and do this full time. That would be awesome. This is Kimberly, the Velvet Cow, tallow, and a bunch of other things, all natural. What I love is when you read your ingredient list, it's very short. When you look on the ingredients of store-bought things, it's just ridiculous. You can't even pronounce them. You don't know what's in it. And we know what's in what you make, which is really cool. Yes. And I do love it. I've actually used it every day. And that little jar lasted a long time. We did that second week of August or so. And I still probably have another week's worth. Yeah, and it does for sure.
I'm also going to be working on a baby line because my daughter just announced she's had a baby.
Congrats!
Thank you. And I'm going to be working on a baby line. Like a chamomile lotion and like diaper cream.
Very good. All right. Well, you got to follow her to make sure you stay up to date with all her new releases, Velvet Cow, tallow, and other items, of course. Well, she's producing this stuff on her own. Let's support her. That's what we love to do here. And we appreciate you very much. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.